everybody, how y'all doing? It's Jazz here with Vibe and Ride. Okay, so I decided to put this project together so that we can start getting a feel of how to work on ourselves. So we can start getting a feel of how to start stacking up money, how to save, how to invest. Because after being in business for almost 6 years, I got to a point to where I wanted to take my business to the next level. And in doing that, I decided that I wanted to take my people with me too. Because a lot of us, we see everything that's going on Instagram, we see everything that's going on in the world, but we're not doing it for ourselves. We can see it, we can like a picture, and we can go and be like, oh my God, this person is so this and so that. But it's like, when are you going to get to the point to where you want to learn it yourself? So I want to teach other people how to do what I did over the past couple of years, from taking my business from a hustle. Because it was like, I had my LLC and everything, but it was mostly a hustle. I'm at the point to where now I'm actually a business, to where I'm putting things together, I'm taking appointments, and I'm doing everything in a much different way. So I want to teach other people how to do it too. Okay. So today we're doing a special called Vibe and Wine. So what this is we sit down and we do sessions to where we talk about different things that we want to start implementing in our life. Usually we'll have groups of 4 people. You can do one-on-one session, one-on-one sessions up to 4 people, to where we sit down and we get our journals. Let me show y'all. We get our Vibe and Ride journals and we sit down and we actually vibe it out with the stuff that we need to do, okay? So on the journal it says, I will take accountability for my actions and story and stay aware of my vibes. I'm a whole vibe, and it gets better with the help of this book to keep track. Because we underestimate the power of these books when it comes to, like, what we need to do as far as writing stuff down, keeping track of stuff, because it keeps you at a point to where you, hold on. There we go. My bad, it's a little ghetto on a little camera situation. I'm not a cameraman, but okay. So on the back it says, your story, your chance, your book to break down your experiences and understand yourself to reach your goals. See, we got Monday, positive affirmations. Tuesday, pass on positivity. Wednesday, how you feel. Thursday, goals. Friday, interview of the week. Wednesday, do something that gives you peace. Okay, and also with this, I want to let y'all know right now, guys, like, I love my people, but y'all are fucking crazy, because I seen so many people like y'all. Do y'all not know what just happened with unemployment? Do y'all not just know what just happened with unemployment? I don't know anybody that saved their money. Me personally, because my business, I had stopped doing business as much as I was because of Corona. I had took all of my unemployment money and put it into my now business, to move things along. I don't know anybody that actually saved their money. So with this next go around, I want to teach y'all what to do with it. It's stimulus checks about to be coming out. It's tax money about to come out. And y'all, we need to start learning what to do with it. We can't just keep on getting all this money and being like, oh, it's free, so I don't care about what I got to do with it. I don't even want to, like, people aren't really thinking about that. And it's fucked up, because as a community, we sit around and we wonder why things aren't being built how they should. We wondering why our families are so fucking toxic. We wondering why everything is so, like, all over the place with us, and why does my cousin hate me, and why does it, and it's like, y'all, we're not building on ourselves. We're not trying to leave nothing for our kids and our next generations. And that's a whole nother different topic I can really get into, but for right now we go focus on what we're talking about today, okay? But seriously, think about it. Like, y'all, it's some more free money about to be coming out. Get on it. Like, get on it to where you can get on it and you still go have that money afterwards to make that money make you some money, okay? So, and I also want to show y'all, like, a little bit of what I've been putting in this book. It's kind of personal or whatever. But, see, I got rent, phone, car insurance, SD card budget, video budget, marketing budget, goals for the month, the vibe, like what type of vibe I want to give off when I'm telling people these things, because it's so many people around me that would ask me, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I want to show y'all. I can't just go around giving out money, but I can show y'all how to make it. So what I want to do, okay, so Vibe and Wine. And this part is pre-recorded before I have my sessions that's coming in, so I just want to give you an idea of what we'll be doing when it comes to this. Usually you'll have your wine glass, your cute little wine glass, or you can get a blue one. Blue is my favorite color. Or you can get a blue one. And you sit down at the vibe space and you vibe it out, Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about today is money management, okay? Money management. Let me use a black marker for this. So we about to talk about money management. Okay. So what is that? What is money management, y'all? Like, what do y'all think about when y'all think about that? I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds to think about it. Okay. So when I think about money management, what I think about is how you handle your funds that you get in and out, and what are you like? Are you staying track of what you're bringing in and out? Basically, just keep it simple. How are you handling money that's coming in and out? Coming in and out. Okay. So with that, when I think about how you handle money coming in and out, think about for a quick second, how do you handle your money? And I want y'all to know, just before we get started, when it comes to these sessions, this is for you to say this. This is for you to feel it and you to know. You don't have to tell me exactly how much money you're making. You don't have to tell me exactly when you went to this point and that, because I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to tell you you're fucked up because you spent $1 on a McDouble and da-da-da. No, that's not my thing. I'm here to give you a safe space to be able to talk about this, because when you're in a place to where you're talking about it around people that don't really know what to do with money, they can give you the wrong advice. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your money and your funds. I'm trying to help you be open to starting to be more aware of what you're doing with your money, because it's so much money going around, and I feel like as a people we need to start really investing, giving back to ourselves and learning, like, you know how this goes, because it's like money is scary in the black community or something. I don't know. It's like, it's crazy, because even me, I didn't grow up knowing this stuff. I had to learn it, so that's why I want to teach other people. Okay, so how do you handle money coming in and out? So when I think about that, I think, okay, we go take it back to when, I'm gonna use me as an example. So when I first started hustling, right, I was making money, but I was not like keeping track of nothing. I knew at some point to put money in my bank account, but I was not keeping track of my money. Okay, so the first thing I want to say, number one, tracking money. Because a lot of people I would talk to, a lot of times would be like, well, I make about this much. And a lot of times we don't know until tax time how much money we made. And that's not, as grown adults, y'all, we should be keeping track of our money way before tax time. We should not have to depend on the tax people to tell us how much money we made. Seriously, like, no. So the first thing would be tracking money. How do you track your money? It shouldn't be just, I make around this much amount of money. No, it should be like, okay, this is exactly how much I made that day. This is what I did that day. And you want to know why? Because when it comes to things that you want to do, when it comes to buying a house in the future, when it comes to wanting to rent a place, because who doesn't need a house? So it's like, when it comes to certain stuff like that, y'all, we gotta be on it so we can know. Because I know so many people that they was hustling like me. They hustling now how I used to hustle, where they making so much money, but they don't know what the fuck they making. It's like, well, shit, I think I made $1,000, or I think I made this, or I probably made that, or I remember this one day I got paid this. No, you should know exactly. Taxes include all that. You should know all of it. You should know what you're making. You should be tracking your money. So I suggest that y'all take the time to get y'all little journals or whatever. It's very important. Get in your journal and say, okay, so I remember this day, this is how much I made. For example, people that do hair, go through your clientele list. If you do hair, go through your list and say, okay, well, I know Keisha texted me this day, Brenda came this day, I know she got box braids, she got this, she got that. Don't just make the money and pay your salon fees and think that you don't got to keep track of what you're doing, because then when it's time to get a house, it's going to be like, damn, I mean, I kind of know what I can look for, but at the same time, I don't really know. You know, you're doing eyebrows, hair, and makeup, you don't even know what you made for real. So it's like at this point, you shouldn't just feel like, oh, well, I'm making money because I did it before. I'm telling y'all, like, when it comes to the point to where you want to transition or you want to do something else, when it comes to like, okay, you could be doing hair, then you want to go on to open the salon. So this is practice for when you want to get to that point to where you actually open up a place. So now it's good to start the habit of saving your money. So then when you go to that point, you'll already be on it. Okay? So tracking money. And what other things could y'all think about? Like when it comes to money management and how you handle money. What other stuff? Okay, the first one we got tracking money. Number 2, what's something else y'all can think about? Number 2, spending money. And this also goes into tracking money because it's all money management. You feel me? So it's all money management. And we go from tracking money to spending money. So this is a breakdown of the tracking money. So when you are spending money, I'm about to tell y'all right now. Look, I just went to Tropical Cafe. I spent $8.36 on my meal. And I probably do that every day. So it's like, that adds up. That's like $70 a week. And it's like, okay, when we first think about it, it's like, that's not shit. You know, it's only $8 and it's so good though. But we think about it like that's not shit. But in reality, we actually, when we get there, we're actually, think about it, $8.36 times 7 days a week. Dun, dun, dun. It equals, y'all see that? It equals a lot of money, okay? 736 times 7 equals a lot of fucking money. I don't know the exact number. Y'all can do it on your calculator and let me know. But it equals a lot of money. It's not like it adds up. So that's why when I be hearing people say, oh, that's too much for that or that's too much for that. But then you see people spending a lot of money on crazy shit like purses, bags. You know, it's like, okay, there should be something in place to where you know what you're doing when you spending your money. You're like, okay, well, this week I can't buy this bag because last week I kind of spazzed out. So this week I'm going to chill it out. But then next week, you know, I can do something different. So when it comes to spending money, it's very important that most of your funds, I'm not going to say like, you know, it depends on what you're doing for real. But I'm not going to say if you at the point to where you just want to start getting money together that every single thing should be written down, but you still should start making a habit of your highest expenses. See, so your highest expenses, at least, like if you know you got rent, if you know you got to pay that salon booth shit, rent, whatever, and also your car gas and stuff like that, your most highest expenses, at least take those and add them up so that you know when it comes to your money, you know what's going on. And guess what the next one is? Can y'all guess the next one? Ooh. Can somebody guess it? Guess. Okay, let's go. Number 3. Can y'all see that? Saving. Hold on. Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm going to let y'all know. Saving money. This is, I wrote it in red for a reason. Look, I'm matching it. You see that? I'm matching the red that I wrote it in. Yeah, okay. But number 3. Saving money. So this is so freaking important, y'all. Like, I can't tell y'all enough how important saving money is. Because when it comes to something you need to do, if your car break down, if your house need a washer, or whatever the fuck you need in your house, like, I can't tell y'all how important saving money is. Like, I'm going to look you directly. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to look you directly in your eye and tell you saving money is extremely important. Like this, out of everything, if you don't take nothing from this video, save money, okay? This is very important because a lot of times we don't realize how much saving money can do for us when we're in a drastic situation. And I'm going to tell y'all my little story on how I learned this. So, when I was younger, I made a bank account. A friend advised me, like, okay, start making a bank account, then all your extra money. Because I was young and I was making a lot of money, but I was spending it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I knew how to make money, but I didn't know what the fuck to do with the money. I would just go straight, get my nails done, get my hair done damn near every other day just to get it done again because I had the money. Like, you know, I was just doing different stuff, not really managing, not saving. That didn't process to me at that age. I was just like, okay, I'm making the money, shit. I was satisfied. But then once I learned about saving money, I'm like, hold on. Because if I need to track my money and how much I'm spending and I'm saving money, it gives me a good idea of how much money I'm making. And that goes into how, you know, you can get an idea of how much money you made. Even if you don't take nothing else from this, saving money is very important because you can get an idea of how much you made altogether, regardless of anything. So when I was younger, I had saved up my first $400. A friend told me go make a bank account, go open up one. So I did that. So I saved my first $400, and guess the fuck what, y'all? So I was living on 7 Mile in Detroit, and my car got stolen. Right? I had a silver Chrysler 200. My car got stolen, and so 2 days later they found my car in the impound. Guess what? I saved up $400, and to get my car out the impound, it was exactly like $416. Y'all don't know how much that did for me. Like, for me to be like, that was my first time my car ever got stolen, and I remember this because of that specific thing. I wasn't, if I would have never saved my money, I would not have been able to get my car out the impound. Nobody was about to give me no money to help me. People wasn't about to sit up there and be like, oh yeah, Jazz, we got you. No, that's not how life works. So, because people got their own bills going on, they got their own stuff. Nobody is about to give me money, and then you know it goes up every day. So when they called and said, we found your car, guess what? I had $400 in my bank account. So, and that was so much to me. Y'all don't understand how much money that was to me at the time. I was like, oh my God, like, y'all don't fucking understand. Like, yes, I can get my car back. My fucking windows was busted and everything. So I had to wait a couple days to get that fixed. But I'm like, if I can get my car out, like, yes, because, y'all, I was, like, that was horrible for me. I was young, and I'm like, damn, like, my car really just got fucking stolen. Like, what the hell? This is some weird shit. Like, oh my God. But anyway, the point is that I had money saved up, exactly enough money for me to get my car out. So I didn't have to go calling people and be like, hey, Brenda, can I get some money to the first of the month? And then I got to wait on her to come. Then by the time she actually let me borrow the money, it's going to be 2 weeks. But then the shit going to be $800 by the time they get it together. And it's just like, no, I have my own money. So that's a lesson on how I learned how to save money. So when it comes to saving money, I would suggest making a bank account. Make a bank account, y'all. Make a bank account. I know a lot of times people say, but the bank will take your money. And I'm at Diversified Members Credit Union. They have never took my money, ever. I've been there for 6 years. I've been there for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years. They have never took my money, ever. Now, Chase, that's a different story because they had their monthly fees are more, but they never took my money. It's never been something where I looked and was like, oh my God, y'all, I'm broke. What the fuck? Because I hear that a lot when I talk to people. I don't want to make a bank account because they take your money. And no, y'all. Come on now. We got Cash Apps these days. Even on your Cash App, make a mock account. Make an account that's like secret to where you just send all your money that you don't want to spend. Make a new Cash App. Y'all take 5 seconds. Make a Cash App and all your extra money, send it to that account. So that in a case of emergency, you have that account. Don't get a card for that account either. Let it sit without a card so that you don't go spending it. Because when I say, like, y'all, I waited years to get a card from my bank or credit union or whatever. I waited a minute because I already knew, like, that would cause me to spend money. Because once you start swiping, baby, once you start swiping that card, it's over, okay? But, yeah, so that's it. I want y'all to sit and think about money management. I want y'all to really take into account how things go out in this world and how they come in. Because it's like, y'all gotta understand, money is about what you attract. If you have people calling you all day, and that's another thing, you gotta pay attention to how, when people call you, what is it about? Is it about some money or is it about some fuck shit? You gotta sit there and think about that. Like, damn, Marty, why these motherfuckers keep calling me when it's time to spend money, but ain't nobody calling me when it's time to save some money? Or ain't nobody calling me when it's time to, wrap this up and get it together? Because real life is real, y'all. I know it look cute on social media to spaz out and get the new Birkin and do all this other shit. I know it look cute and cool, but at the end of the day, you suck looking at yourself. And that's why this is important with Vibe and Ride. I want y'all to have a safe space to come in and actually think about this. Y'all don't gotta, and then another thing, you don't always have to post what you're doing. Even coming here, like, a lot of my people, I tell them, like, you don't have to let other people know what you're doing until you're solidified in it. When it comes to coming here, I tell them, you should come by yourself first so that you can know what you're doing and what's going on. Then when you're telling other people, like, oh yeah, come to Vibe and Ride with me, then they can be a partner to you. It's not you, like, trying to pull them to get on their shit. It's actually a partner because y'all doing it together. So once you get solidified in what you're doing, it's good to have another person come. So when we do things like this is what we do in our group sessions. We sit down, but it'll be longer than this. We go have our wine and our champagne and all that. So the first half of the session is champagne. The second half is wine. So when we're doing this, we are just getting all this type of stuff together. We gonna be briefly talking about different things. I'm gonna be answering questions about different stuff. And I want y'all to know, like, nobody's perfect. Come on now, nobody's perfect. But this is something that we all should at least have together, our common basics together when it comes to saving money, so that in the future, we know what we doing. So it won't be a problem with money. You don't gotta keep on calling Ray Ray and all them to go borrow no money. You don't gotta do that. You can just go and go to call your bank for your money. Borrow money from yourself. You don't gotta borrow money from other people no more. So yeah, come to Vibe and Wine this weekend. We'll be doing it all week from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I'll be up here and we'll be teaching these types of things. So what you would do is go to vibeandridesupport.com, and there you will click the book now link, and when you book, you'll be signing up for a group session for the weekend vibe. What you can do is, if you have your friends book with you, then y'all will all come together in y'all group. But if not, you will be having other people around, and sometimes it'll be mostly on the weekdays. Those are the sessions when you will be by yourself doing a vibe. So yeah, this is what we be talking about, and you sit down and just get an understanding of what you need to do, because, and I suggest y'all coming at least once, twice a week, because this is something that's always needed. It's not something that you do one time and you just like, all right, fuck that shit. And y'all, it's only $25. Come on now. It's only $25. You go get your wine, we go drink, we go feel good, we go vibe out, and we go talk about different stuff. And the second one, it gets juicy because we go be talking about different relationship topics, different things about sex. You know, stuff like that. But in the first part with the champagne, we go get a little classy and we go talk about, and this is for men too, don't get it twisted, this is for men too. Like, I have men that come up here and they, you know, they want to get their stuff together because they may not have a lot of the men that come, they don't have the friends around them that's going to actually support them in that. A lot of people will be like, oh yeah, that's some bull, you know, until they come and be like, okay, you know, all right. You know, who said in the song, you ain't show about no money, but you showed up to that party? Y'all heard that song? I think it was Sada Baby, I don't remember. But yeah, so y'all come up here for Vibe and Wine, and then during the week I'll be doing sessions with and it's like we also do vent sessions too, so that you can actually just come up here and talk. Like, if you just need somebody to talk to, it's not a necessary situation. You know, it's not necessarily something specific that you feel like you need to work on yet. If you just want to come up here and chill and vibe and talk, sip some wine and all that, you can come and do that too. But for right now, this weekend we will be doing money management, and later on we got something spicy coming. All right.